Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so I have an unboxing to do for you. I got this parcel through the door today. It is from a friend of mine going by the name of Leigh Patton, and he contacted me a couple of weeks ago saying that he had a couple of goodies to send my way. Now, he told me of 3 of the items that are actually inside this box, and then he said there was going to be a few surprise movies as well. Now, the 3 movies that he told me about are actually 3 steelbooks of a franchise that I love. I'm only relatively new to this franchise, and it was love at first sight. I actually seen them for the first time when I picked them up on 4K. And like I said, yeah, I just loved every single one of them. As a matter of fact, Leigh, my fiance, when I told my fiance what you were sending me, because she's a huge fan of this franchise as well, she was absolutely ecstatic and she couldn't wait to see them, just like myself. And I was counting down the days to get this package in my hand, as you know yourself, Leigh. So a huge thanks, my friend. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I actually cannot wait to rip this open and see these steelbooks in the flesh, so to speak. It is something that I always wanted for my collection, and I can't tell you how much this means to me, my friend. So I'm not going to waste any time. Here's the package. I have pre-opened it. I'm going to open it up and take everything that's out. We have a bit of packaging there. And let's slide out everything if we can. Right, so here we go. So the first thing is I actually see the steelbook, and there's actually a letter here as well that Leigh has written down. And I will quickly read it out. These are the HMV exclusive steels of the, and I won't say the name even though you've probably seen it there. The only way you can get 1 and 2 uncut on Blu-ray on Blue in the UK. Alright, so you can only get the 1 and 2 uncut in the UK, sorry. And the 3rd was never cut, but you can't have 2 steelbooks. So he threw in the 3rd movie as well. God bless you, Leigh. God bless you, Leigh. And rest assured, that letter will actually go into the steelbooks themselves, or one of the steelbooks. So I'm going to rip this open and let's get started with this. So here we go. This is the first movie of this trilogy. And oh my God, that is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it's even better on the back. Right, here we go. So this is the steelbook edition of The Maze Runner. And I cannot stress, this is one of these franchise, folks. It gets better and better with each movie. And 3 very different movies as well. None of the movies feel the same. And what a start this movie is. It's absolutely fantastic. But check out the steelbook on this. Especially when you bend that light. You can actually sort of see the maze going through it, which is really looks beautiful. And then right around to the back. And that is the back artwork on it. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see if I can open that steelbook in full. There we go. I'll hold it up there so you can actually get a good look at it. So that is the first steelbook, and yeah, it's a Blu-ray edition. And wow, that is an absolute stunner. Wow, if the rest of the steelbooks are anything as good as this, I'm in for an absolute treat. Right, so let's go on to, of course, it's going to be the Scorch Trials. And here we go, and wow. Oh, that's a stunner as well. It's an absolute stunner. So there's actually a J card on this. I'm going to actually just remove it off. But here we go. This is the steelbook for the Scorch Trials. Or is it the Trials? Scorch Trials? Trails? You know what I mean anyway. So that is a close look at the steelbook there. There's a lot of embossing going on with the logo there in the middle. And of course the writing as well. So, and of course it has that frame going around it as well, which I do love. And in the back is very simple. Nothing at all. And it's actually suiting, the actual colour scheme to the steelbook is actually suiting to the movie itself. So that is the second movie, and wow, that is a beautiful, and it comes with that lovely J card that's wrapped around it as well. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to have to kind of display these somewhere. Really happy with them. And then this lastly brings us on to the Death Curse, or the Death Cure, sorry. And wow, this steelbook actually matches up very nicely with the Scorch Trials. So here we go, yeah, the Death Cure. And wow, it's absolutely beautiful. It really, really is. And again, just like the last one, no, you have the picture of, I think it's Dylan O'Brien. I think that's his character's name. He's actually embossed there. Death Cure, that's all embossed as well. And it has a very nice matte finish to it. And then right around to the back, you just have got that logo there as well. So wow, I actually love the colour scheme on this steelbook. It's absolutely beautiful. It really, really is. So there we go, folks. That is the trilogy of steelbooks for the Maze Runner movies. And I'll tell you one thing, Leigh, I was actually looking for an excuse to actually revisit these movies. And now that I have the Steelbooks, I'm actually going to start watching them again this weekend. It's been a while since I've actually checked them out, and I'm such a fan of them. So, Ellen's going to be ecstatic when she sees them. Trust me when I say that. So, right, on to the next thing here. And there's actually another letter here, which he's written down. And it says, here is a random favourite of mine. A fun 90s cross between Batman and Indiana Jones. Right, okay, I'm intrigued. So, let's rip this open and have a look and see what he sent me. No movie is jumping to mind. Batman and Indiana. Right, so here we go. So, the movie that he's talking about. I have never seen this movie. I actually heard of it, but I've never seen it. I'm massively intrigued, especially the way he described it. So here we go. It is The Phantom. And as you can see, it's one of those HMV premium exclusives. So again, like I said, never seen the movie. I don't even know who stars in it. Billy Zane, I see there. Wow, that's a great start anyway. Catherine Zeta-Jones, James Remar, Kirsty Swanson. So there's actually a very decent cast in that movie, and it comes with this beautiful, beautiful looking slipcase. That is insane, and I'm definitely going to check that out, especially the way he described it. I am massively, massively intrigued. So thank you so much, Leigh. That is incredible. So yes, that's The Phantom. So that brings us on to, we have one more. And another little letter that he has written here. And again, Leigh, it goes without saying, but all of these letters will be put into each release. I do every single one of the gifts that are sent to me. So this letter says, this one's a throwback to the first video of yours I saw. A bust video. Right. Okay. I'm intrigued. I do not believe you have sent this to me. Oh my god. There's a great story behind this, and I'm going to get into it now in a second. So he's actually sent me a media book, and check this out. It is Dolph Lundgren's The Punisher. Now, the bust video that he's talking about, as you can see right behind me there is this lovely bust edition of The Punisher. It's the same movie here. I will actually leave a link in the description below if you actually do want to check out the bust, but it is beautiful. But I do remember in that video when I was doing it, the copy that you got with this movie, because all of these German busts, they always come with media books, but for some strange reason with that bust, it came with this very standard Amaray edition of this movie, and it just didn't seem right. I bought it on eBay second hand, and I always got this impression that maybe the seller sold the media book off separately, and then he sold the bust off, and then he just put the standard released in. So I always felt that set was somewhat incomplete, and now Leigh has actually completed for me. And I'm actually looking at it. It actually will fit into the bust. It will fit in easily. And I have to just show this up close, but look at this beautiful looking cover on this media book. The actual book itself actually has this kind of matte finish, but then the picture inside has this lovely gloss feel to it. It's an absolute stunner. It's a Koch Media release as well. And there's a bit of features on there as well, which is nice to see. But I'll turn around to the back there so you can have a quick look. And yeah, and then that's the spine of it. And then of course when you open it up, let me have a look and see. Wow, right, so, oh my god. It's a 3-disc set. So you get a DVD, you get a bonus. So that's the DVD there. The bonus disc is in the back. And then when you flip around right to the back, you got your Blu-ray version of the movie. Oh, Leigh, I'm absolutely ecstatic. And I only just watched this movie there not so long ago, and I actually had a wonderful time with it. It is a good cheesy kind of action movie from the 80s, I think it was. The late 80s, I'll be right in saying that. And yeah, I had a great time with it. And like I said, that bust edition always felt somewhat incomplete because I didn't get a media book, and now I have it. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I really, really am. Leigh, I don't know what to say. That is just incredible. Like, the media book is one thing. To get the trilogy of the Maze Runner movies, and of course to send me that Phantom movie as well, one of your favourites. I don't know what else to say. I'm over the moon. I really, really am. And if there's anything you need, my friend, please do not hesitate to ask me. I'm more than welcome to help you out with anything, especially after receiving such amazing gifts like this. So there we have it, folks. That is my unboxing of this astonishing parcel to receive from a good friend of mine, Leigh. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you could do, leave a comment down below, and please do share your thoughts on some of these movies that Leigh has sent me. And yeah, I'd be curious to hear what you are going to say out there. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.